here is my wide-angle view of this garden. Just a nice little overview. On the left side, we have onions, our red onions in our far left row over here. Next to that, we have our lettuces. And next to that, we have carrots, which have not come up. Now you're going to see these sticks in the air. There's 8 of them. These are going to be cherry tomatoes. And I made sure I put about 2 feet in the back, and there's a ton of room in the front to walk while you're working with them. I'm now going to come in a little closer just because you're going to want to see this from a better angle than this. Sorry for the shakiness. Okay, next we have our 2 rows of strawberries. There's 100 strawberries. They're all Albions. I think I do have maybe 5 that died in total. It was a pretty hard winter and we kept having those wacky frosts, so I'm actually pretty happy that was all I lost. I'm going to replace the rest of that with straw. Maybe once the summer comes I'll have a little bit better luck with weeds not germinating so much, but I pulled a ton out today out of the straw. And that's why I'm really starting to think the straw might not be the way to go now. I am going to leave 1 whole row of strawberries under plastic, and this will decide how I'm going to do them next year. Straw, plastic, I was even thinking maybe a combination of both. Anything's possible. Now I'm going to step us up to the next area. Sorry for the little traveling you're doing. These are all my legumes. I have my peas and beans. I have a decent germination of the wax beans in the back. And I have maybe 5 green bean plants on the right. The green beans are on the left and the right. Wax on the left, green beans on the right. In the center I have peas, and it looks like the weeds really did a number taken over there. I'm trying to decide a new way to do the peas next year. I saw a few places were actually selling pea starts. They would start them for about 2 weeks, maybe 3. And then they would sell them in packs, like 36 cell packs. That might not be a bad idea for next year, just because it seems like they germinate with the weeds, and for a while it's hard to tell what's what, and then by the time that you can just distinguish them, you're usually too late and you're overrun with weeds. It's going to be tricky getting all that in order, but I have to do that soon. Next is what I have in. These are tomatoes. These are the larger tomatoes. Right now I have in 6 Boxcar Willie tomatoes. I started these from seed that I obtained in Amish country in March, and they're looking pretty darn good. I have a ton of more seeds, so I'm definitely going to have some for next year. I'm going to save seed this year because it's very hard to find the seed. I was even looking through Baker Creek, the kind of like the Bible of seeds. They got so many different seed varieties in there, and I couldn't find them in there. I'm sure somebody offered them, but they weren't in the main seed catalog. With any luck, these are going to take off, and we're going to have tomatoes by July, hopefully. I'm going to come over to the end. Toward the end, I have my broccoli on the left, onions in the middle, cauliflower on the right, and then further back I have my kale and my Romanesco broccoli. And the birds seem to love them, and I'm a little worried because earlier I had a few white moths flying around. And the bird's like he's posing. I think he enjoys being in the videos just as much as you people probably love watching them. And now I have this last spot I did. It's a little over 3 feet wide, plastic, and it's going to be for peppers and eggplants. And I'm going to probably start getting those in shortly. I might give them another day or 2 just to get more acclimated to the outside. I brought them out 2 days ago. I might give them another day just to get them in order. And last but not least, I have my area here, which is going to be all cucumbers. It's about 18 feet. And then I have another area over here that's going to be all watermelon. That's also 18 feet over there. And my rhubarb and my asparagus are right there.